Hello everybody, in this video I'd like to share with you the ways to install VirtualBox. VirtualBox in fact is a software which is similar or the same to the VMware workstation, and we install this software in order to install Windows on the Windows in order to test other Windows applications to see if those pieces of software are compatible or work or contain any virus, especially if you download from the unknown sources to test if it works or not on the host Windows. So let's get started with how to install it right now. Okay, so you have to go to the Google search and type download VirtualBox, and then you will click on this link and it will directly take you to the home page of the VirtualBox, and then you need to click on Windows host, okay, because you want to use Windows as a host, or maybe if you have the Macs, then you have to click on Mac OS. So this is going to download the application which is compatible and installable on your Mac, but I'm doing this on Windows, so I focus just on Windows. Okay, so click on this and it's going to download the software for you. So after downloading the software, you are going to have this. Okay, let's double click on this application. Click on yes, and you will have to wait a bit, but also at the same time you will have to follow instruction, clicking next, and then click on installed, and then you have to wait probably a minute or so, depending on the the strength of your computer. Usually it takes a minute or so. Okay, for some part I'm going to fast forward to save the time. Okay, so I will click on finish with the tick in the box because I want to open the software anyway. This software is completely free, but it contains the full functions, all the features that you need in order to test the Windows applications. Okay, so now that we have the software open up like this, because I have 1 and 2, I have installed 2 Windows on this software, but I'm going to somehow delete it because I want to show you how this works. Alright, so basically from the start you're gonna have this is gonna be a fresh for you, and then let's say I choose Windows 7 64-bit because it's gonna be fast in terms of installation, and you give it a name, so OS 7 64. You can give any name that you like, and then for you you should have this one. It's the the Windows image on your computer, so that it's easy for you to do it right away. So click on others, go to iOS image, click on this drop down menu icon, click on other, and then let's go to the place where we have the image of the Windows. Okay, click on it or double click and click on open, and now you will need to click on next. Here, if you want to give it a name, give it a name. So let's say give it useful. Okay, for the password you don't have to do it, because if you do it you will have to change the password. So this is going to leave the password blank when you access the Windows, when you start the Windows. Click on next, and here it's how you want to use the RAM. So usually you should use only half of the RAM available on your computer, otherwise it's going to cause some let's say freezing on your computer. So because it's going to use the available RAM on the host Windows. So I use only half of the RAM. Yep, it's 4 GB. processor because I have, let's see, performance. Yeah, there are 4 cores, and it's going to affect the performance of the host computer, so I use only 2. Okay, this, if you test a lot of software, then it's good to set it to 50 gigabyte or maybe more than 50 gigabyte. But it's fine, it's not going to actually use, okay, all the storage of your local storage available. It's going to use only when you know, to make it available for you to test different software on the Windows in this VirtualBox. Click on next, click on finish. It's going to immediately start installing. As you can see, it says powering up VMware is a virtual machine. So yeah, so now there is another pop-up box here. Okay, this is exactly how you installed it from CD or from USB. It's going to look like this. So for this part, we are going to you know, I'm going to show you a little bit only, but then the whole process of installation I will need to fast forward to save your time. Okay, so wait a bit. Alright, yes, so it's going to start the installation of the Windows right away. So from here on, I'm going to fast forward. Okay, so it seems that the process of installation is almost complete. So let's wait a bit longer. Okay, boom. Now this is Windows 7 on Windows 10. Okay, so this is Windows 10 and this is Windows 7. But you will need to install built-in software in order to make the Windows itself become full, okay, like I mean the full screen, okay, the full view. So in order to do that, let's go to let's go to devices and let's go to install guest, click on insert guest edition CD image. But before that, let's click on Windows Explorer, let's click on computer. You see that this is Windows 7, but if you click on this, you click on devices and click on insert guest edition CD image, then you can refresh. Yes, so this is the new software that you can use to, it's like the, what is it called, like display driver. It's like a display driver. Okay, so if you, okay, let's go here and click on this, and then you need to choose the right version, because this is 64, so click on 64. But if it is 86 then, or 32 bits, then you click on this one. So I installed 64-bit. Yes, next, installed. And when the process is complete, you must restart this Windows, not Windows 10, but the Windows on the Windows. Okay, install, so that the software can take effect smoothly. Okay, just like I said, finish. Yeah, and then you have to wait until the machine powers up again. This is Windows in Windows. Okay, so if you want to move between Windows 10 and Windows 8 nicely, smoothly, then it's gonna work with this one. This is the task view. Click on it, and then you can add more desktop. Okay, so for me, grade 2, that's desktop 1 for virtual machines, and desktop 2 is for the main machine, okay, the Windows. And you can use the 4 fingers here on your touchpad on your laptop, and you move to the right or move to the left so that you can jump between screens. Okay, And now you can go to view and then click on full screen mode. Okay, but this might not work because usually for Windows 7, Windows XP, then you will have to do some configuration. So to do that, to get the full screen, you will have to go to start menu here. You have to shut it down first, and after that you will have to go to you have to go to the software. Okay, they click on this and go to setting, and then let's go to display. Okay, go to display, and for video memory you can move it up to 128 megabytes. So let's go to okay, and now you can open it. You can click on start, click on this list and click on start, or double click just to power up the Windows, and then you can get the full view or full screen. Yes, it's really cool, you know, for you to test certain software, and I will show you a little bit more how you can connect these windows to the main Windows so that you can get the files to test without you know, injecting any viruses to the main Windows. Alright, so let's see. Okay, if you cannot see any menu or anything like that, then don't worry, the menu is at the bottom over here. You can see the line, and you can move the cursors there and the menu is going to pop up. Go to view and go to full screen. Yep, so you have the full screen mode. Full screen mode. Yes, it's full, right? It's complete. It's just like Windows 7 on Windows 10, but it's not as powerful as the actual Windows that you have on your computer, because this is like half power of the main Windows. When I say main window, what I mean is that the actual Windows on your PC, on your laptop, and this is the virtual machine. It's the Windows on Windows. Everything works. I mean, the shortcut keys, like when you brighten up your computer or you lower the brightness, yeah, everything works. The volume control, everything works just like on Windows 10, right? Okay, so everything works just like on Windows 7. You want to get the files, the folders from the main Windows. Go to devices, go to share folders, click on shared folder settings, and then from here you can click on plus symbol, click on the drop down list icon, and go to other, and then what folder you want to connect. Okay, maybe you want to connect the whole PC. Click on drive C, for example, if you want to, but I like to go to only downloads. Click on select, and then you can click on read only. It means whatever happens to this Windows, the viruses or everything, it's not gonna happen to this Windows. Okay, this is the benefits of using the virtual machine. And click on auto mount, so that when you open up this virtual machine, it's going to connect to the download folder automatically. So click on OK, click on OK, and now you can go to Windows Explorer and you can see that is the folder you connect. Okay, so if you want to connect more, just repeat the same process and choose different folder. And now, by the way, because it is read only, then or read only, then you cannot install directly from there. If you want to install, for example, Office Timeline, you have to copy it to the folder on this computer, on this Windows, and you can install everything, and it's not gonna affect the main Windows. That's it, guys. This is the video about how to install the virtual box, the virtual machine software. I know it takes a long time, but to give you comprehensive information as much as possible. See you in the next video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments. Take care.